Hi, my name is Suzanne Nagel, and I'm applying for the marketing director position. Here are my thoughts on the questions you asked. Brand strategy. So I view the goal of brand strategy as this. It's to get everyone aligned around and excited about a shared vision for the role that this brand could play in people's lives. Now, in the course of creating a brand strategy, there's some key artifacts that should be created to capture the vision and serve as reference points going forward. These are documents such as the examples I'm showing here from my work at eHarmony, documents like a strategic brand framework, a brand book, and certainly style and tone guidelines. But up front, there's some real thinking to be done on a couple of topics that I think are crucial to a good brand strategy. I'm just going to take the time to go into only one of these in this video. I've found that a great way into brand strategy is to think about the question, what role do you want to serve in people's lives? And what you're really looking for there is there an opportunity for the brand to play a role that's more warm and human-like versus just simply being an efficient, competent service provider? Disney is a classic example, having defined their roles as cast members whose job is to entertain and delight. Finally, just a few comments about the process. Brand strategy can absolutely never be delivered as a one-man from on high pronouncement. Rather, it needs to be developed through a series of conversations and working sessions that include a broad group of stakeholders so that everyone feels excited about and invested in the strategy. And finally, it takes a strong central guide who can provide the right framework, ask the right questions, and push the thinking deeper. I've led this kind of process of brand strategy development many times in my career, and I've honed a pretty good way of doing it, I think. So on to the second question about a restaurant opening up. I'm going to assume that a Sweet Green Salad restaurant is opening up on campus. The marketing should start building buzz before the launch, first and foremost by making use of the location, by, for example, wrapping it in a clever way. There should also be a teaser campaign on social media, and then finally you want to look for a way to collect interested hand raisers, maybe by offering people a special discount if they follow you or send a text ahead of time. Then at the time of actual launch, you once again want to make maximum use of the location with great signage, a launch party, and a band, and sampling teams in the vicinity. Social media should also be a part of the launch plan, especially going back to all those followers that were collected ahead of time. When it comes to PR, you want to look for ways to make this restaurant launch part of a bigger, broader story. You could tie into a healthy eating message with the on-campus dietitian, or you could create and promote a partnership with the USC Teaching Garden. And finally, trial is a key part of the marketing plan. It's a restaurant, so you have to get people in there tasting the food. I would make heavy use of sampling, including giving away some free catered lunches to key target groups. And I'd also do a lot of coupon trials in physical form and in QR codes. Which website? So what I would advocate for here is that web decisions be made not based on any single person's opinion, but rather we look to some objective standards such as brand guidelines or data on what is working for the user. And there's a lot of ways to obtain that, everything from live A/B testing on a site to various less complicated forms of user experience research that I've done in my career. Finally, why USC? A few things have caught my eye about this role, but the main one I'll highlight is that I love building and creating marketing organizations. I've done it a couple times now from the ground up at startups, and my understanding with this role is that you're looking for someone who can help you expand your marketing capability and take it to the next level. That's very exciting to me.